If we look here at the S&P 500, you can see that on the futures we've been bouncing back and forth here for the past few weeks. Found really good support at the 2100, and now we're kind of ranging around here, but technically speaking our trend is still up. So moving over to the daily perspective, again, it's really good range. We were looking for a bounce to the downside last week. We got that bounce to the downside, and here we are at right around the 2120 level. Okay, so now's another decision point. Are we going to go up or down? So looking at the elections coming out here very, very shortly, it really feels like the market's kind of in a wait and see, like, okay, who's going to win, so to speak? And we're down at the bottom of the range. So what does that mean we should be doing here? Well, technically speaking, we're at the bottom of a range in the middle of an uptrend. The elite software is still saying we're to the up. So this looks like a really good buying opportunity to me. Now notice that the bottom of the zone is right at 2100 up to 2120. Okay, so this is a good buying area to go to the upside. Again, just trying to play the extremes. However, we're getting into somewhat of a wedge right here. So is it going to pop to the upside and continue on with trend? Well, nobody knows the future, okay? But this is a great area for us, and so for the next week, I'm going to be looking for this thing to push to the upside in anticipation of new things coming up here with the elections and everything like that. So I'm going to be looking for it to touch right around in the 2149 level. Okay, this purple level that price has bounced off of so many times, possibly just to wiggle out anybody that's already pushed to the short side, and in anticipation for a bigger move in elections. But I'm thinking that we're going to go back up here, and we will see if that comes to be this coming week. As we're moving to the upside, let's just be aware of what levels we could see hold some resistance for us. So as we are looking to the upside there, we're going to have the level at the 2145. I'm really going to be watching that one just as price moves up there again. Last week we thought that it would come up here and then go back down, and that's exactly what happened. So again, I'm anticipating another type of range play. So you can see 2134. We've already gotten a bounce off of that, so that level is a little bit weaker here. And I'm really hoping that our support level here at 2117 stays into effect, just because we're technically still in an uptrend. So let's see support and demand win, and resistance really break here. Even though we're in a kind of a wedge period right now, I think that's really what's going on. Is we're wedging, but we're in a wedge to the upside. So we will see how that continues on here for the rest of the week. Moving here over to crude, you can see that we've been kind of ranging back and forth in between the 51 and the 45 level, back and forth and back and forth. Again, it kind of feels like we're doing the range thing, doing the chop thing, you know, just like what we're seeing there on ES as elections are drawing nigh. Moving over here to the daily, you can see that we found our top really, and it was a nice little double top motion over here at the 52 level, and we've been dropping down here over the past couple days. So are we going to find support down here? Oh, I would be looking more so to play the range on this one. So I'm going to negate these two aqua levels, and I'm going to be looking more at the $44 level. Okay, so the 44.16 down to the 41.43. Yes, these are really big daily levels, but I'm thinking that we've touched resistance, or we've touched the supply, so we really need to come down to some place that finds something good. So that area to me is really nice, so I would like to circle that area. And the other level that I would like to circle here is really the level that we're entering right now. I could see maybe price stalling out right around in that area, right around 45.70 down to 45 even. So from, again, this is big term perspectives, and I'm looking for price to bounce off of these two levels here. You know, I'm looking for price to pop to the upside, especially out of this level down here. Again, playing the bottom of the range. So moving right along, let's look at the support that we're going to be hitting. So you can see here we have two little 4-hour time frames from the 45.34 level. That would be one level that I would be watching that coincides with the daily levels, as well as the 43.89 level. So those are the two levels that coincide with the bigger daily zones that could give us very nice support as we move to the upside here. But again, we need to drop down all the way into these levels first before that bounce should happen. So I'm continuing to see over the next day or so for price to continue dropping this week. Okay, so first we have to go down before we can go up. So we need to go down to the bottom of the range, and again, play it off the bottom of the range to the upside. So we will continue to see how that forecast goes off this week.